the coax to it. That's kind of unique the way they got that.
Oh, good deal, man. Good deal. So, when do you think you're going to be getting it on the air?
I don't know. I was telling a couple of guys that helped me today that I'm not in any big hurry. And they're like, yeah, right. Tomorrow you'll be up there by yourself. Once you figure out how to hook the coax up, and you'll be talking on it where it's at.
I got you, man. Cool deal. Yeah, like Frank said, man, you're doing great progress on that. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing you on that thing here in 3 or 4 days. You never know.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. Well, maybe. Yeah, it just depends on how my week goes at work. I've got a lot of stuff going on this week. I try to, whenever I get done with work, or I have free time where I can put enough time in to get something done, then I'll start working on a part of it or something. But right now, I'm pretty happy for what I got done today. It took us all damn day to get it up there.
Yeah, well, you can run it up and use it, and just can't leave it up there. Obviously, that's the whole purpose of the hazer. You don't have to put guides on it if you're just going to run it up when you're using it, and then run it back down when you're done. Hey guys, Deb just came and got me and said chow's ready, so I'll talk to you in a little bit. W4CFH.
All right, Gary. Yeah, Mike, but I got to get I'm not worried about the guy wires anyway. They're dancing. 2 of us are up there dancing around with that big old beam. I'm not worried about that. It's just I got to get the rotor wired, and I'm going to pull it down to and set it on the bench to get it right. And I've got to get the biggest thing is getting the coax. There's some precise dimensions that I have to cut back the shield and the hot. There's plates to go across the elements that are insulated. And, it's pretty technical, that part of it. That'll take me some time.
I gotcha. Yeah, well, you're the man. You'll get it. And it's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, if it had like just this coax that I could just screw into, I'd be talking to you on it.
Yep, I got you. Yeah, there's no connection yet. You got to get it done right, and I'm sure you'll get it perfect. Because you strive for perfection, and you'll get it.
Oh yeah, well I guarantee it. The beam on the boom is right. I only had one sawhorse. I put one end of the boom on a sawhorse, the other end I stacked a couple of coolers up, and I drove a pipe in the ground in the center and leveled everything, leveled the boom, leveled all of the elements. That thing's too perfect.
That reminds me, I just seen somewhere, I'm going to have to find it and then send you the link. It's, you can just run coax to it, and it's got the connector, but it's already measured, and it's already got like a common mode choke on it, and damn it, and it's already got the ring connectors, everything you need to get where it needs to be. It's already pre-measured, or you can custom order it. Ah, man, I gotta find it. I'll find that and send it to you, because I literally just looked at that this morning.
Oh, that's what I need. If not, I'm going to have to custom build it all myself, I mean, and those measurements are precise, or at least, I use that word vaguely, but yeah, it needs to be right. It's what runs between the insulated elements. So, anyway, that's why I'm firing up my computer so I can read about it.
Yeah, it was for Mosley. It wasn't this morning. It was yesterday when we were talking about it, and I pulled it up to look at was it yesterday I looked at the specs? I don't remember. Maybe the day before. And I came across those stubs that connect in there that were precise, air quotations. You didn't see them, but they were there for that particular beam. And I got to go and find that. And because that takes all the guesswork out. It's already pre-done and ready to roll.
I don't know why. A couple things these guys did, and I'm not hating. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have cut the like they did. They just cut it off of it, you know. And they cut the damn rotor cables real close too. Or if it wasn't for that, I could put an 8-pin plug on it, you know, and have a plug. So now I gotta fix that. I gotta fix it or find. If you could find that, send me the link to it, because that'd be the way to do it.
Will do. But whenever I cut cables, man, if I know I have to cut it, and I always give enough room to where I can splice back in. Some people cut that shit right at the end, man, just like snip and done.
Yeah, they left me about 1 inch, which is not enough. And everything on the bottom of the rotor is all, it's got liquid tape on it. So I'm going to have to pick all that out, get it all cleaned up, and I could start over. And I'm not doing it up there sitting in the belt.
No, yeah, I agree with that. What you call it, all the way, yeah. Yep, I agree.
We'll get it though. You know, I focused on all the major stuff that I needed to get done. Now I can mess with it. You know, I got the winch figured out. I got to order. I'm going to order a up and down switch for it, made for it. But I got a hot wire now where I can make it go up and down. And just got to switch a couple wires the other way, and it comes down, switch it the other way, and it goes up. So I got that figured out. I just got to get I'm going to go to Harbor Freight. I think a buddy of mine told me you can buy just the controller at Harbor Freight.
Yep, absolutely. They sell them.
So if that's the case, you know, he's like, Leonard's his name. He's like, hey man, just go over and buy you one of them remote control controllers. They make and they sell them. I said, yeah. Oh boy, that's too easy. I'd be scared of that though. I'd rather have a manual one that I can push the button.
Yeah, I didn't have the Badlands, but I had the remote. It's kind of cool, man. I could be I don't know, it worked about 100 feet away from my winch, to where I can just use the little IP67 rated waterproof remote. I can just press the button. Didn't have to be anywhere near the damn winch or the cable, so I could just run it that way. But like I said, I left all that shit in the truck when I got rid of it. Kind of be shitty of me if I, sold the truck and somebody bought it with a winch and had no controllers, so I kept the 2-hand controllers and the battery operated remote control. I just threw it in the back. I even left them a tree saver, and 2 soft shackles. Hopefully, the dealership didn't take all that crap out. I told them that all the stuff for the winch was underneath the seat, and it was a package deal. It was in a nylon bag, wet bag. So if it was muddy or nasty, you can just put it in there and put it in the back and hose it out.
Right, that's the way you do it. Yeah, we pulled this beam up with my winch on my buggy, just like we did when we set the hazer.
My hatchet, my spade, I had brackets underneath the seat because the seat would lift up. I had that little brackets, the little E-tool and the hatchet were mounted underneath it. I also had a bracket for an AR-15, but that's another story. I should have taken that off of there. But I can mount my AR underneath there and pull that out as well.
Oh man, that's cool. Yeah.
But I had all the webbing stuff in there for go packs, first aid bags, all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, Gladiator mine was, it was decked out, man. It didn't look like much on the outside, but all the features and the intricate details for off-roading, they were all there. So whoever bought that thing, they got a gem.
Yeah, they did. That was a nice Jeep, man, for sure.
Top of the line lift kit. I had braces for the frame here and there. Man, steering, reinforcements here in the back for the sway bars. Didn't break off. Man, everything was done right. The gears were redone with Spicer gears, so they were stronger and better. Ball joints were good. Man, it was done right, and hell, I did it all myself, and that was at the cost of my upper front teeth, but I got it all done.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Be careful. You need the chompers.
Yeah, I've got implants, but yeah, when one of those impact sockets fall off and drop, about 12 inches into your face and break off all your teeth, not good.
Yeah, that is definitely not good. I got a guy hit me one time so hard in the jaw I thought he broke all my teeth, but he didn't. Didn't even rattle none loose. That was a bad move for him.
Yeah, when you really, I forget what the hell I was doing, but something on the steering, might have been the steering box or the what they call the drop yoke or whatever the hell the thing is called. That torque on there was 200 foot-pounds of torque, and when it broke free, that thing fell off and slammed, like it got flung down to me and just smacked me in the face so hard, man. And you're like, and you can imagine you're gritting and your lips move up and hit me right in my damn teeth, and all I felt was just crack and snapple? That's a good drink. Crack, snap, crackle, pop, man, and then I had blood gushing out of my face, little teeth all in my mouth, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I couldn't, my wife was at work. I had to finish what I was doing with a mouthful of teeth and blood. I had to finish it so I could drive to the friggin' dentist.
Wow. Oh, man. This is insane. All right, I'll get back with you in a minute. I guess my boys are asking me something. They're out there trying to modify something on this bike, and I need to go see what it is before they jack it all up. I'll be right back. KG4VT.
All right. N0PUZ, the voice of Mad Beach.
I'm looking for some expert advice on power supply noise. There's somebody on there talking about power supply noise. This is 59UFI.
Oh yeah, well, I had the issue, and I fixed it by going from switching back to linear. What's the noise it's giving you?
Well, I haven't really got it, but I've got a kind of a shifting supply, and it's not really causing me noise problems, but I've had noise problems more inside the car, little plug-in chargers and car chargers. Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know much about mobile installs. I'd never had HF in the mobile, other than 11 meter back 30 years ago. My issues have been in the house with switching power supplies. Tried two of them. They both had 120 cycle little spikes causing noise. I switched back to linear and it took care of it. But there is a fellow out there, I don't know if he's still listening. he can more than satisfy your question with the most scientific engineering answer. I won't say dumps it down, but he will tell it to you in terms you'll understand, because he is probably one of the most famous power supply developers in the world.
Switching supplies, but this kind of like switching supply I've got, I'm talking on now is actually pretty quiet. I'm surprised. Sometimes they are quiet, sometimes they aren't. Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I had no issues for a long time, and then all of a sudden they started just popping up, and yeah. But yeah, most of these power supplies that are in modern computers nowadays, or a few years back, standard computers, everything that had a power supply, internal power supply, there was an engineer out there that developed this stuff to be really good. And I think open source has now taken the power supply world to a new level, thanks to him.
Real good. So the brand name is open source, then, is it?
No, just open source technology. That's all I was saying. But anyway, I don't know much about power supplies other than my switching power supply made some noise. Got rid of that one, put another one in. It worked for a few years, started causing issues, and now I'm back on a linear power supply. Sure, it generates a little bit of heat, but it works so much better. It's so quiet. I'm just ecstatic with it. And it has his seal of approval on it. It works perfect. Love it.
Yeah, real quick. The computer was talking about the Class A and Class B testing, and what the standards for that was. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's probably listening. And he's probably just like telling me right now to shut up, Mike. Shut up, Mike. I don't want to talk. I'm busy working on something.
Yeah, real good. I used to work where we sold some equipment to South Korea. They like really small three-phase distribution where it's got a switching supply. As the first stage of it, I think it's really quiet on the first stage of it, but then you got to have a quiet switching. Go ahead.
Well, that's interesting. When I was in South Korea, you walk down the road and the lights, the LED lights, the neon lights, man, it felt like you were getting zapped with RF all the way down the streets, because they really like bright lights at nighttime, and lots of marquee signs and just everything. It's amazing. But you can walk down the street and you're buzzing from power supplies and transformers. It's like crazy. But traffic would generally drown it out until late at night when traffic would die down, and you're like, all you hear on the street is like the buzzing sound. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to jump out of here for a second. I got to go. Wife needs me in the kitchen for whatever reason. Maybe to open a jar. I don't know. I'll be right back. N0 BUZ.